from the Temple of Speed at Monza. I'm joined today from Mr. WA himself, 1943. XO, how are you?
1943. Good there, Bear. Good, mate. How you going, mate?
Oh, right. It's sunny Queensland, so always good.
Well, it's been raining in Perth, so it's been quite a bit of a change, mate. But just like Monza, it's raining.
Yeah, it is raining cats and dogs. We've got a small field so far. A couple of boys have had to pull out, which is okay. So we've got a field of 11 so far. So hopefully we'll get some interesting racing out of this. The time gaps are all over the place at the moment, but that's okay. It's only practice, so we'll see how we go.
I think it's going to be quite entertaining tonight, Bear. But I've seen a few of the guys, like, I don't know if they haven't done a lot of testing in Gt4s at Monza, so all the braking markers will be a little bit different for them, and in the wet as well, so it's going to be entertaining. I really think it's going to be a bit of a cracking event tonight.
Well, I'm hoping so. I think, Monza, there will be there's quite a few Mercs in the field tonight. We've got a total of 4. So we know the Merc is quick down a bit of a straight line. Got a couple of Astons, so they're not going to be too slow. A couple of McLarens, a lone Porsche, a low Alpine. So, yeah, there's a little spread of cars for tonight. So just have a look at the weight today. So we've got TT who's carrying the maximum 30 along with Stu. So that might bring them back to the field. Rocky NZ, no weight. Same with Christoph and Colin. So Black Falcon's only carrying 20 kilos. But I'll tell you the one that I reckon could be a bit of a smoky here, only carrying 6 kilos, is Antbark. Tonight is night. Only carrying 6 in the McLaren. Has been racing well. I don't know. Thoughts? XO's gone to sleep, maybe?
Was it stuffed up again? Oh, yeah. Am I there now, Bear?
Yeah, you're back now. I can hear you again.
Okay. I was just saying, Antbark, I was watching him just before we went live, and it looked like he was keeping up with Gaz, and good lines by both of them, but Ant's looking pretty quick. Good to see.
Yeah, I think if we get consistency in that race, get a little bit of luck, I think might scoot through for a race win. I don't want to put the mockers on him early, but crikey Moses, would be quite good to see him up and get one.
Was Christoph with us last week? I can't remember.
Yeah, he was here with us last week.
He was here? Good to see he's back with us again. The trouble is, just having a bit of trouble with my PS5. It's glitching on the screen a bit, and it's just fantastic. What is going on? Here we go, Bear.
Yeah, we are away.
Just a quick second, Bear. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to hop on the live stream for a sec, and I'm just going to have a listen to see how audio is sounding, mate.
All right, no worries.
I'll be back, so off you go, mate. All yours.
All right. All mine. All right. All right, well, you'll hear this about 20 seconds later, but you're about to get some good commentary while my WA mate's not here. So let's jump on board with... Where'd he go? Can't see him. Antbark in number 10. Hopefully that will just jump on board. We'll cycle through some cameras just to do the audio check.
Audio check on the stream is perfect there.
Whoa, and just as we do that, he's not accelerating. Okay, there he is going, what the heck have I done? I don't know. That's one of life's many mysteries for him. Let's see if we can get a bit of under throttle. Alright.
I don't know if you can hear me yet, Bear. Can you hear me there, mate?
Yep, gotcha.
I'm hearing a lot of mic popping on your end, mate. But sound on the stream is primo.
Okay, brilliant. Alright, excellent. So we've got a good mix. So just on board with Ampark at the moment. So we'll just go back to the pits and we'll cycle through to see who's doing their quick laps at the moment. So lead car will be 23, which is Rocky NZ. So we'll just jump on board with Rocky NZ. So we're on board with Rocky NZ as he goes to do his first lap.
That's a great looking livery.
Yeah, well, we were on board with Rocky NZ. Oh, there we are. We're on board with Rocky NZ.
He's down the grass.
Whoa.
And hey. He couldn't pull the big girl up there.
No, it was his time to shine. He was on camera. Pressure changes a man, but yeah, nice livery. Do like it. Do like it a lot.
Yes.
Oh, we have John O'Stan's joined in late, so that'll be 12 runners.
Good to see.
So here we are watching the Falcon. So the Falcon's on his lap in his blacked out Merc. It's the Falcon. The Falcon is really diverse in his colour choice. Black, and or black. Classic. I believe it's slimming. So yeah, he's coming in quite nicely. He needs to drive with a bit of luck, I would say, for mine. Outside of that, though, if he can drive with a bit of luck, I think he can cause some headaches up the front of the field and doesn't mind the wet. So, you know, could be one to watch along with Antbark.
He certainly will be. I was talking to Black a few days ago. He was telling me he's a tech for Maserati as well. So there's some nice information for you, Ben. He's a tech at Maserati.
Right. Well, ironically, I don't know why he's not driving the Maserati around here. Imagine no traction control.
Oh, man, and no ABS, mind you.
Somebody of Black's ability, I would suggest he'd be all over it.
Well, you know, I'm surprised no one took the mantle and grabbed the Maserati. It would have been great to see the Maserati around Monza.
Yeah, it certainly would have had the legs on it, that's for sure.
Oh, she's got some legs for sure.
Yeah, so
and just that change down through the gears, that's just a great sound.
Yeah, it is a nice sounding car. So he's just coming into turn one here, which is the Retifilio, and then into Curve Grande. So these are going to sound so ocker tonight as I try and go through some of these turns. So certainly no Murray Walker here.
And I'll be leaving that with you, Bear.
Oh, shady. So coming up into the second of the little S-Bends, so the Barente della Roggia?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. And then we're coming into the Lesmos, everybody can say that. Turns 4 and 5. So again, here's usually, GT3, maybe third gear, trying to keep the speed up. Here,
a bit of curve there.
Yeah, and if you come off the track here, you do find that you damage yourself just on the left there in those in that wall. It tends to jut out, and you smash yourself. So
I also believe, Bear, that if in the wet here and if you got hard tyres, you can really come a cropper.
yeah, that is the rumour. That is the rumour. If you put hards on, you in the wet, it's not good.
No.
That's back on the Project 2 days. Thought I'd be a tactical genius, and that is a negative. It was not a good idea. So we'll just flip through and see. We're on board with Gaza now, so another Merc.
Gaza.
And Gaza's, like, it pains me to say it, but Gaza's livery not too bad. So at the moment, he's just going through turn 1. He's just down, 3/10 down on his best lap, which is 2:05. Got him sitting third out of 14th. I would say there's going to be large fluctuations in tonight's times. So yeah, I think it'll be sort of interesting to see how the final field will sit. But some nice lines there. You just want to nip the curves either side. So now we're coming into the Lesmos again. It's turns 4 and 5 now, running a bit wide. He still keeps it. It's still a legal lap. Must have been a bee's wiener in it. So you sort of want to get these bad boys, and he's made up 2/10 through that little section. So that's what I mean. With the wet weather, we are going to see some guys absolutely pummel down on their time. So he's just coming up into the Ascari now. And again, this will be another make up a bucket load of time in the wet, because I think people will be so inconsistent. You've got to watch the bump there that he's gone over. Crikey Moses. He's gained 3/10, but he is bleeding time down the back straight. And then coming into the Parabolica. So if he runs this well and gets a good run through here, he might be able to make up time. And he is, so he's making up more time. He's like, bloody sucking it through a hose like a bowling ball, or bowling ball through a hose, whatever the saying is, because he's made up 3/10. And he's improved his time by 2/10. Still only good for third. We have 1 and a bit minutes left in quali. He's dropped down to 4th now, so we'll just go back to the garage and have a look. So we got TT on pole at the moment by over a second to Stu, and then Cobb McCool. So the Cobster, he is number 9. So Cobb might jump on board to see how Cobb goes here. See if he can have a bit of an increase with and see what time he can make up. So we'll try and jump on board with him as he's coming through turn 3. And he's commentator's curse. Bloody hell, who's next? So we've got 24 set next. Who else can I jinx? Number 8. That's Colin. Okay, who we got? We got 111. So let's see if Gaz is on a lap. So
we're also looking at Adge is in the pits at the moment, but Adge is sitting in 5th there. He's
Adge
putting in the good times again.
Yeah, so Gaz is well down on his time. There's TT going, you know what? Catch me if you can, boys. I'm too quick for you tonight. Saying, Stu, what have you got? Apologies to Cobb. I didn't mean to put the mockers on you. I was hoping the best. You've got Ampbark in 11th. Now, this surprises me. And he is not going to improve his time because he's about nearly 3 seconds off. That's okay, though, because we've still got to all get through turn 1. Bounty. In 7th, he's sitting in the pits. And here we got Jono Stan. He is on a lap, it would appear. Oh, geez, he got a bit squirrely out of there. So he's having a roost. He's obviously going to hope to improve. I don't know if he got over the line before, but he's got 57 seconds left, so chance of him getting to the finish. No, that's the session done. So he mustn't
That's
have
not a
got to
bad
the
looking
line.
livery on that little Porsche over there.
I was going to say, it will give Rocky NZ a run for his money, actually, in
I think it will.
thing. And being in Italy, we are the fashion capital of the world. So, qualifying, TT takes the top spot. Again, is he the kryptonite to Stu? I don't know. But we got TT followed by Stu, then Amp Bark in the McLaren in third, Cobb in fourth, Gazza fifth, Adge sixth, the Falcon 7, Christoph in 8th, great qualifying by Christoph there. Bounty just sneaking into the top 10 in 9th. And then Rocky NZ, best looking car, well, close. I'll still give him best looking car in 10th. And then Colin and Jono Stan rounding out the field. So, interesting. So tonight is just a normal 1 hour race. There'll be just a normal pit stop cycle. So we are missing, like I said, some races from last week. There's no Someone Awesome who is gallivanting around the state of WA, so he's most probably looking for a PowerPoint.
He's actually on. He's on a plane as we speak, heading back to Sydney.
Right. Well, that's lack of commitment to him, because I'm pretty sure they have Wi-Fi, and he could most probably set up.
Yeah. He could have taken his PS5 and his rig there as well.
Correct. Scotty Pie races on a controller. I'm just saying.
Well, just saying.
And he's competitive. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he's competitive. Oh, here we go. So we got 157. Hey. So before the race gets away, we'll just touch on the championship standings, which I have opened up somewhere.
Let's do that.
I'll get those on one of these screens. I've opened it up, I promise. Okay, so championship standings is Stu is on top on 89 points. TT stealing the win and brought his chance of a hat-trick of wins to an end last week with a fantastic drive. And this is what I mean, like Black Falcon sitting in second in the championship on 71 points. He's sort of like the fart that's silent but deadly. Nobody notices that he's there, and then it's too late and surprises you. So Black Falcon sitting in second, 71. TT, 67. Someone Awesome on 66. Bounty rounds out the top 5 with 60 points. And then there's like a little gaggle of guys that are some hard luck stories, like with Ant Bark, Ant Lloyd. We don't have the big Chev here tonight either. Adge, Cobb, Adman, Gazza, Rocky NZ, and then Brett Walton. We haven't seen Sparky, most probably still recovering. And then we've got Christoph, Colin, and Decepticon 47 won't be able to make it tonight either. And then a couple of others. So a pretty good thing. So who do you want to jump on board with, you reckon?
Well, I was just looking at their field just there, Bear, and it's great to see the two McLarens up the front there. Ant Bark and Cobb.
So who do we want to put the mockers on?
Well, we've already done that to Cobb.
Right. All right, sorry. Ant Bark?
Let's go to Ant Bark. Let's check him out.
All right, so we'll stay on Ant Bark for the start, so hopefully we get a pretty good thing. I'll let you run the start tonight, Exo.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay, mate. Oh,
you know, it's
that wasn't in the notes, mate. But anyway, that's all right.
No, it certainly was not. But you know, we I figure we
can.
Get
the memo.
It's all right. You know, it's
So just
whoops, jump on.
Just looking at this field, it's going to be quite entertaining heading towards that first corner, as it always is at Monza.
Oh, I've got other words other than entertaining, that's for sure.
Let's just hope the guys can keep it clean and follow each other through. The spray would be quite interesting to see through if they can. I know at Donington last week, I was trying to I was hoping to be behind the car that had a rain light at least. I don't know if any of these guys have their rain lights on.
Yeah,
Doesn't appear to be so far.
No.
But they certainly do work when you're behind a car with spray that's going to be absolutely impossible to see. I was actually driving a little bit left of the car that I was behind, just so I can hopefully see. Well, someone's gone off. Gaz has gone off there on the formation lap. He's back on, but he might have been setting his TC, and they don't have TC, do they, these things? Well, they do, but not very much.
No, it's I think as you can see here on the McLaren, you have the choice of 1, 2 or 3.
There we go.
So yeah, so I'll take away everything there so we can have a good watch at the start.
This is going to be a great start, I think. Just like we always say, Monza's probably got one of the worst first corners. Straight into I can't remember the name of that corner, Bear. You're going to have to let the viewers know again.
Turn 1.
Turn 1, yes.
That, oh my goodness, that was what is it? Funny McFastmates. The Retifillo.
Retifillo.
Yeah, the Retifillo. So yeah, that is sort of turns 1 and 2, and then turns 4 and 5 the Variante, which is the second S-bend. But then obviously we've got the Curva Parabolica coming up.
Parabolica.
So I think this camera angle will work, hopefully.
I'm actually not watching the stream, I'm actually watching it on my PS5.
Alright, brilliant. That's good.
So we're about to make some noise, Bear.
Alright, I'll leave it with you.
Alright, everyone seems to be gridded up beautifully there. A couple of guys at the back there having a bit of fun. I don't know what they're doing there, but we're getting ready for the GT4s at Monza, and what a night this shall be. We've got TT in pole position. Right beside him is Stu, and Stu has been on an absolute flyer this season. And here we go. The green flag has dropped and we are racing at Monza. Heading up to that first corner, we're going to see a lot of cars moving about, and that's exactly what's happening. TT's just got in front there. He's just sort of leading the field up. Everyone's trying to stay nice and clean on the brakes hard, and TT is around.
Yes,
and Stu has tagged. That's exactly what we were talking about with that first corner, Bear. That's absolutely horrendous for TT. He had that pole shot, but unfortunately, it's one of the one of the curses for Monza, that first corner. But we will now see your good friend from P&L, Cobb McCall, in front, Bear.
Oh, he's in second. Yeah, that's Ambark in front.
That's Ambark in front. That's from my fault.
No, that's all right. You're excited. I get it.
I'm excited.
Oh,
what's happening there?
That's Adge. Adge is all over him.
Oh,
Adge going to the outside.
Here we go.
Okay, and Cobb's going to have the advantage. Oh, Cobb's pulled out.
Oof. That could have been anybody's there, but that's great driving by Adge there. He's got a bit of damage in the rear end though, Bear. I think he got a bit of a bump from Cobb maybe, I'm not sure, but they're all leading down first lap, coming up to the start straight now. Everyone seems to be just following each other at the moment. I think they're just trying to get a bit of track position, but all very clean at the moment, except for the two guys that we see at the back of the field there. Stu, where has TT? TT has made it back to 9th position after all that, Bear.
Alright, so I've just jumped on board with Adge because he's flying at the moment. Like, he is closing that gap down to Amp Bark. So it's at 1.7, but he is a man on the move, I would say. He's got that little Aston. He's the little blue engine that could, I would suggest.
It loves the wet. The Aston loves the wet, Bear. GT4 and GT3.
Yeah, well, he's coming through turns 3 and 4. Cobb's just maintaining the gap. It's about half a second, so Amp Bark, now that I've jumped on board, might be too much weight for Adge to carry. He scrubbed off a lot of speed then by trying to keep it in tight and not understeer around. But I think the secret here in the wet is you've got to just keep the car as straight as possible, brake in a straight line, and really cut off those corners, hit the apexes, and square the corners right up. I think there you go. Here we are into the parabola. Oh, bit of flamage. Always looks good, and you want to just nick the left-hand side here. Just misses it, and he's doing his best Tokyo Drift impersonation at the moment. So we'll just flick through another camera again for him. There's Christoph in the little Alpine flying through. He's holding the big boys in. Jono Stan up.
There's a great battle back here.
Yeah, Jono Stan and Bounty going for it. So we might,
2 Porsches.
Yeah, we might try and see if we can flick on and look backwards with old mate.
Ooh. Yeah, Jono Stan's just got in front of Bounty there, and he's leading him up to the first turn. Let's see how these two Porsches, these two Porkers, let's see how they handle this first corner.
Oh, here we go. Look back from Christoph's car. Oh, it looks like Jono Stan's won the drag race. He's run a bit wide.
Ran a bit wide.
Alright, but I'll tell you what, this little Alpine sitting on the back of the little Alpine is, I'll tell you, it's got some get up and go. He's really gapped him out of that corner.
We're also seeing Amp Bark with a 3-second lead, Bear.
Yeah, rightio. So Amp Bark running away at the moment, which isn't a bad thing. Oops, I've got the wrong map. Never helps.
I wonder how fast Adge's ticker will be going about now, sitting in second.
Oh, I'd say you'd be pretty excited. Hopefully he can keep it going. He's not quite a cork in a bottle, but there is a bit of a blanket from Adge back. Just having a look now. We'll go back to the garage to have a look. Whoops. So have a look at Adge. Yeah, there's most probably over 3 or 4 seconds cover them all. He's got a little bit of a gap back to Cobb, so just enough room. So I'm surprised none of them are making a room, but you've really got Adge all the way down to Jono Stan, all within a bull's roar of each other. Anything can happen. So I think you just got to let the car run. It'll be interesting whether they try and juice up the traction control a little bit to to help out a little bit, sacrifice a little bit of acceleration out of the corner just to get a more keep that mid-corner speed going maybe. But interesting. But
whoa, whoa. Oh dear,
oh
we've had
no,
contact.
no. Yeah, that was we'll jump on board with Jono Stan.
Jono's flashing the lights.
Yeah,
he's flashing the lights.
Yeah.
I don't know who's that in front of him. That's Christoph, is it?
That's just Christoph. So Christoph defending hard. Jono is trying to make a move through. He'll most probably just sit on the anchors here, come through turns 3 here, through 4 and 5. So he's going to come up into the Lesmo here, turns 6 and 7, and he's run wide. I've dead set put the curse on him. I don't even know why I jump on people.
No.
Dead set. And he's nearly, he's joined back. He's nearly TT's there. So TT making some great ground. Up to 7th he will be. But I can say that TT, that's fine that you might be flying. But good luck getting past Christoph, because he is going to defend that like his mum's on it. Like, he is not going to let that 6th place go for nothing. And he will defend hard.
And as we're talking about that, we're looking at I'm just looking at Ant Barker. He's probably got a lead a length of the straight there.
All right, let's just jump on with Ant Bark, because yeah, okay, all right. So we'll try and jump on board with him to see if we can pick up any car. Of course. Whoa. So we're on with Ant Bark. Looking back, yeah, he's crossed. He's almost down at the end of the turn 1. Yeah, he's got a fair crack, and they're only just crossing this start-finishing line, so he does have a fair lead. His best lap he's got the purple number, 204.582, fastest lap of the race. That's nice for him to have.
Speaking of that, sorry mate, Colin for a lap had the fastest lap.
Oh, giddy up.
So giddy up, Colin.
Yeah, that's all right. Oh no, I'm dead set. I've jumped on with Ant Bark, dead set, just to watch the lap, and he's bloody squirreled it. Who else? I should get you to watch the comments and see who do we want to see spin out. Because I'll go jump on board with them, because that's the magic I'm bringing tonight. It would look like. Oh my giddy aunt! Oh, I'm bringing something, and it ain't good. Whatever I'm cooking, don't have it. You'll have 3 days off work.
This battle from 3rd place down there is really heating up.
All right, I'll go jump on with one of those.
Adge and Gaz and Cobb McCall. Looks like Gaz has had a bit of panel beating work for the old AMG there.
All right, I've just jumped on board with Christoph. Because he's at the back of that.
Right in the game.
Oh, he is. He is all over the back of Black Falcon in that Merc. He's certainly dancing around in his mirrors. And it looks like Cobb's run wide around the Parabolica.
That's giving Black a big shot now.
Oh, here we go. What can
we rock and roll.
We will stay with Christoph in this view.
He's right up his lemon spice there.
Oh, what lemon spice, there you go. Here we go, diving down the inside into turn 1. I tell you what, no, it looks like Cobb has outbraked himself.
Cobb, he hit the anchors because the car in front was just not turning and he had nowhere to go, so he went off track and he's copped a lot of damage.
Yeah, hopefully he limps around, gets back, fixes the damage, gets back out on the track.
A lot of damage.
Yeah, right. Still on board with Christoph. I mean, this is a problem racing in the wet though. Some guys are going to break earlier, some guys are going to break a little bit later. I know I'm saying a captain obvious there, people, because who would have thought they all braked. But no, just to get different runs. Like, you know, you have a look at Christoph there. He's not getting much understeer. He's not pushing the nose of the car. He's not getting pushed wide. Like, he's really squaring off those corners to get a good run. I mean, if you're staying up with the Merc in front of you, I mean, which would significantly out horsepower this bad boy, then, I mean, he's doing something right.
So he certainly is. So what are we looking at there as far as pit stop strategy? Is it tyres and fuel, or is it just fuel? Or
I think it's tyres and then fuel optional, yeah. So you obviously, if it's just tyres, like, you'd be taking fuel anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm some of the guys that have had some early fracas, I mean, I'm going to the pits early just to get a bit of clean track.
Yep.
In the hope, and it's the same with these guys. I mean, you're not going to wear your wets out, you wouldn't think. So I'm thinking to myself, you know, we're only 13 minutes in, believe it or not, but it's a bit early. But I'd be tempted to come in at about after about 20 minutes, just a little bit offbeat to everybody else. And I tell you what,
Edge is really starting to put the pressure on. Antmark's made a couple of mistakes, and Edge is really getting the pedal down.
Yeah, I'm just we're just on board with Christoph still, because I tell you what, like, under these braking zones, like coming into 3-4 here, he is significantly late at braking and closes up. Like, he is right under the rear wing of the Falcon now. Like, he has this thing dancing under the brakes. Like, fair income. This is like Gloria Estefan and the Miami Sound Machine. Like, that's how good he's moving. And John O'Stan goes, hang on, you just mentioned Gloria Estefan. I'm in. I'm joining the party. And there he is. Now we're drag racing down the back straight. Oh, well, call it a straight if you will. Coming down.
This is fantastic Sunday night
into
racing.
the Ascari. Oh, always is. Turns 8. So John O'Stan's got him. So he's a man on the move. But I'm going to say he's going to get this thing rolling and get another good run out. And he hit the sausage like he was out on the town on Friday night then. He fared income. I thought that was good night, Irene. It is all over. I thought he was Gonski, but he is a demon on the brakes with this thing. It is amazing. Like, down here, I give him every chance of getting the position back from John O'Stan here. This is ridiculous. He's got that
French poodle humming there. He really does.
He certainly does, and I think he's going to have to try and little move down the inside because he's so late on the brakes compared to everybody else.
Look at that.
They're almost in their road. Everybody's just in his road when it comes to the brakes. Just scrubbed off a little speed on the Exeter 2 there. So
I have heard a lot of good things about that car there. The little Frenchmobile.
It would be nothing to do with the car because I hate the French. So it's nothing to do with the car. It is pure God-given driving talent. That is
he's doing it.
This is like trying to drive a turd. But you know what? He's given it a bit of a polish and he's making the Alpine a diamond tonight. Look how good he is on the brakes. Oh my gosh. It's fantastic. That's what this is.
He's right there.
And look at this little gaggle.
Oh, and John O'Stan, just mind you, he's right up the clacker of Black Falcon.
Like, you've got the Falcon, you've got Cobb McCool, who's done his pit stop. He is would be getting blue flagged like there's no tomorrow.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. John O'Stan's coming up on the inside. Black Falcon there.
Common sense there. Seasoned vet. Now, Cobb McCool's in on the action here, so you would think that he's going, oh, geez, Christoph, he's letting everybody go on the straight. Oh, no, I think there was a bit of a touch by Jono there because all of a sudden the Merc danced around. We might just jump on the back of Falcon's car, but I don't want to leave Christoph because I think he's going to get everybody. Now, Jono Stan's got a bit of a run on the Falcon here, so he's going to tuck under the rear wing. I think, I don't think Christoph's a bit far back, but it's a good view to see if Jono makes a move on the Falcon here, but we will see. He certainly popped out in his mirrors. And then Christoph again makes up a mile under brakes. Oh, gets a little tap from behind from Cobb.
Oh, this is high testosterone stuff there.
So we might just try and jump on board with Jono. Of course we can't go there straight away. We're on with the Falcon. So we'll try and get on with Jono if we can.
We also see Stu has got the fastest lap of the race so far, Bear.
Alrighty-o. So we're on board with Jono Stan now. So we're let's drive in. Whoops. In the driver's seat with him. Having a look back.
I'll tell you what, Falcon's having to do a lot of defending, and he's doing a fine job of it.
Now tell me how you drive in those conditions. Like they don't have much Rain-X on his screen because we're in the cockpit view, and fair dinkum. I reckon a blind man sees more than what Jono Stan can see at that windscreen at the moment. He's fair dinkum perched right under the thing.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, he is going to make it stick. He is. It looks like he is.
That's a great move. In the wet. Just superb.
I tell you what, though, great move. Certainly would have puckered up, though. That is for sure.
I'll tell you what, great driving by Black as well, Black Falcon, with his surroundings, what was going on around him.
Yeah, see, that's good racing. You've given each other a bit of room, so
exactly.
Dare I use the word professional courtesy, but I think that's what they've done. So it'd be interesting to see what settings everybody has tonight as far as their suspension goes. Like, it looks like Jono's got the traction control down quite low, which is looks like 2 out of 11. So that just goes to show driving skill. I don't know about you if I'm in the wet. Here he goes. He's going to make a move on Gazza now. For third here. So Jono Stan's come from last. He's Ricky Bobbying his way through the field.
He's shaking and making.
Oh, he certainly is. Like he was on the grid. He wasn't sure. It looks like Christoph had to take a shortcut there. Outbraked himself. Gave the position back to Falcon, which again, lovely to see. Gained obviously a fair bit of an advantage from that. But Jono Stan, the man on the move. Antbark is done a David Copperfield and he's out of here. He's now got he's 6 seconds ahead. It's like, we'll come back and see you at the end of the race when you cross the line, Antbark, because fair dinkum, you've got no one round you at all.
I think what you were saying before about getting your pit stop out the way. When would he do his? I mean, he's 5 seconds in front. Does he want to take the chance and get his pit stop done now, or later on in the race?
See, for me, and I obviously haven't been up the front that often, so if I'm Antbark, I'm doing it now, because like he's got a healthy 6 second lead, and I'm thinking to myself, why not? I'll do it. It gives maximum time for him, because obviously he's got some pace, and you would think where he's at, he should land in reasonably clear track.
So maybe in the next couple of laps, I think we might see the Ant go into the pits there, or even soon. She went a little bit sideways there.
Oh, he has made a move.
Ooh.
Typical. I bloody go to just go back to the screen, and we got a spin in the back there. So Falcon's gone round. So I don't know if there was a touch there, but there's a gaggle of cars there with Falcon got stuck.
Oh.
Christoph seems to be maybe he's given a position.
On Black's car there at the back.
Yeah, right.
So
okay.
I think he got a little bit of a tappy.
Yeah, I think Bounty's been involved in it too because he's back there with Christoph. So, or is that Stu? No, that's Stu. Oh yeah, that's Stu. Bounty's there, rightio.
And we've got foam all over the road up here somewhere. I don't know who's taking the foam out, but looks like it's all happening there.
Yeah, I was going to go. It's been annoying me, but Cobb McCool's livery. Oh, the rear of that Mercedes. Cobb McCool's livery reminds me of the classic paint job done on Yamaha motorbikes in the 70s. You know,
it
the
does
yellow.
have that look.
It does have that look, hey?
It has that look.
Hey.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
It certainly does. Oh, ooh.
And then we're just Falcon in black. And that black is showing all the scratches. So let's see how we can go where there's some battles. So Jono Stan is right on the back of Adge for second. So we'll go jump on board with... Oh, he's got him. So Jono Stan is only 4 seconds back now.
See, so here we go.
So I'm definitely pitting.
Yeah.
Oh! Jeez
Stan.
Louise.
Oof.
Adge, yeah, that's... Adge. No touch from Adge there, but certainly Jono Stan trying to wring the absolute neck of this Porsche.
Yeah, it's all happening here at Monza.
Oh, it certainly is. Coming into 3-4 again. Just a bit too much sausage going in. You just want to nick... Well, it was. It bloody leaped all over the joint, coming through the Lesbos. So you just want to square them off, hang on the power, then you can run wider out. And people go, it's wet onto that. But I think you'd be right to run wide like you would in a dry race. You just get the power down when you're in a straight line. Click your traction up a tick or two. See, Bounty's gone the nice wide line. Get a good run out of there. So we're going to come up here into Ascari now, which are turns 8, 9 and 10. And he just wants to clip it slightly on the left. Like, that's a nice line. That would be the perfect exit to Ascari in my book. And now Jono Stan has gone full hunt mode. He is like a bloodhound. He's going to, like if I'm Ambach, I'm in the pits. I'm going, nope, in the pits, please.
No, he's going on.
He's going on? Oh. I suppose while he's got clear track, I guess that must be his way of thinking. While I've got clear track, I'm going to try.
34 minutes to go.
Yeah. I am surprised we've only had three people complete their pit stop, which is TT, Black Falcon and Cobb. TT, obviously, Black Falcon had a bucket load of damage to get fixed because he is 25 seconds back from TT, so he's had a lot of damage.
Yeah, and that's the thing with Ant Bark, those guys that have done their pit stops, they're not going to be catching him in a hurry.
No.
So I'd definitely be on the thought process of getting my pit stop done and then getting my track position back for the last, say, 20 minutes.
Yeah, okay, yeah, because it's certainly no change in weather temperature, that's for sure. And we've got Ambient temperature of 24 degrees, track's 26, so it's still pretty, it's not ice cold, but I mean, certainly wouldn't take long for your tyres to come up to temp. Even with this small field of 11 tonight.
We actually put the shout out last week, Bev, to get more guys involved in this championship, and really we do need some guys to put their hand up and at least come in and finish up the last few rounds, whatever's left in this championship. But it'd be great to see 20 cars in the field. So if you're watching this, have a think about it and come and join the party.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I think it's good. Even if you just want to race a one-off and go, you know what, I actually do want to have a bit of a crack, it's worth doing because it's some good racing. I'd love to see a field of 30 cars of these little bad boys going around. It would be insane. Worst case, you change Tuesday. Oh, no, I thought he might have handbraked himself. No, but that's all right. So we'll go through and see if we can jump on somebody else. So Collins must have dropped out or his internet's dropped out.
I did think I thought we lost somebody.
Yeah, so
it was Colin.
It was Colin, so I don't know if there's a message in the Discord as to why. Usually, or lads would let us know or anything in that chat.
Jono Stan is really making inroads there.
Yeah, it hasn't dipped below 4 seconds yet. Yet. And it's yeah, go on. Sorry.
No, I'd be definitely. This would be my lap for the pits if I didn't do it before.
Yeah, you would have to think Ambark if he pits now.
She's getting a bit slidey on him.
Yeah, see, he's going to end up with clear track. He's not going to come back in traffic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you think, 30 seconds for your stop, so maybe 40 seconds he's going to lose. Like, you'd think he's coming back in front of somewhere between Rocky NZ and TT.
Very wide.
See, I'm going in the pits.
And that's where he is. That's exactly where he went.
He's turned on the commentary and he's listened to the tactical geniuses that we are. So now Jono Stan, he's got open water. What's he going to do? So I think Ambark's going to come out somewhere behind car 23. So Rocky NZ.
Yep.
So in that gap there between that and TT. So car 17's come in. So Stu's come in as well. So Stu's most probably going to come in out around the TT area, I would say. So TT's just on the back straight, coming around the parabolica. Ambark, the 11 car, is just moving now. There's TT is coming around the parabolica onto the main straight. So let's jump on board with TT to see where they clash. It looks like he's just be exiting the pits. He is. So here we go, ladies and jelly spoons. TT is on the back of our race leader as he's going through turns 1 and 2 there at the Redafillo. So be interesting now. That gap is, it's visible. I'd say it's a couple of seconds tops as they go through the first timer. And then it looks like Stu has come out, and he's in front of the Falcons, so that's okay.
Oh! Ambark's around.
Oh, no. He is too. bloody hell. I don't know why I do it to myself. Why do I do it every week? You tip somebody and this is how it goes. So Stu, TT, Stu, very familiar. Gaz is in the pits. So TT is going down the back straight, coming into up towards the Ascari. So it'll be interesting to see where Gazza comes out in relation to TT, who we're on board with, who's now going through Ascari. He's got that bump. I always get nervous with that bump. He has had some hits on the back of that bloody Merc too.
He certainly has.
So Gaz still hasn't moved. TT is coming up to the Parabolica. So I think, is Gaz moving? No, he's not yet.
I also think that these top 6 may be coming in very soon, Bear.
Looks like TT's going to jump Gaz and jump Christoph as well. He's touched a bit of grass. So Gaz is on the move now. He's just most probably going to come out just in front of Amp Bark, who unluckily spun in turns 3 and 4.
And there's a bit of damage on the front of that McLaren. And what is Gaz? Gaz is all over the rock and roll there.
Yeah, and Jono Stan still staying out. So let's see if Jono Stan pits this lap. Just jumped on board with Jono Stan as he comes around the Parabolica. Because would he pit? I would pit now.
He certainly is. See, another mastermind from the Bear.
I mean, he's obviously got the commentary on his radio. That means Adge leading the race.
Adge, off he goes.
So we're going to keep an eye on Gt4, TT. So he's just coming down the back straight, coming up to the Parabolica. So Jono Stan's 30 seconds starts now. So this is going to be close. So
where would this put Adge, you think, Bear, if Adge comes into the pits on this lap?
I don't know. I think it's going to throw him somewhere in between
maybe
TT and Gazza.
Yeah.
I think if he pits now, I think he'll be in that range, somewhere in between. Like, I wouldn't be surprised to see Gazza. So Jono Stan's making a move out of the pits. So we've stayed with Jono Stan. Let's see what happens with TT. He's coming around the Parabolica. This could be game on, Moles. This could be game on, as Coley Mole would say.
Coley Mole.
Oh, I remember that comedy company. Oh, he's come out of the pits. Oh, and he's got him. He's got him.
Here
Fair
we go.
dinkum. Oh, come on. Now, this is where it's going to turn. The wick's going to be turned up here. Because Jono Stan had that. Oh, I'm surprised, TT. I thought Jono Stan might have got out just before him. Might have got out just before. But that's okay. We are 25 minutes to go. And I would say we're going to have a bit of a humdinger.
Oh, yes.
So, Gt4 has come in.
Bounty and Adge are the only two not to pit, so
all right,
I think it's either this lap or next.
So this is Adge. I'm going to say Adge is going to pit now. Has to. Has to pit now.
Let's have a
it
look.
would be
He
great. The tactical, I'll tell you, they must be locked in, and Bounty's going, you know what? I want to lead a lap of the race. I'm going round again.
I'd say Bounty will be in next after this lap, I'd say. But
yeah.
I'll tell you, they must have switched in onto us, Bear. There's no doubt about it.
So Adge's stopped now. Car off. So he's got his 30 seconds starting now. So Adge is potentially going to come out in that Gazza Amp Park Stew group, which is covered by a B's Wiener. So that'll be interesting where he comes out. But we'll jump on board with John O'Stan. So it's a 2-second gap through to TT. So we'll just keep an eye on that. We'll just do a bit of a recap. So we got Bounty currently in first. He's going round again. Coming up to turns 6 and 7 at the Lesmo. He's holding down first. Adge, who is driving an absolute blinder tonight, in second currently. He is moving. He is, let's see where he's going to come out. He has come out just in front of that group, and it's going to be a braking duel with Gazza here. No, Gazza's got him just. Well, that is not bad. I should get maybe a job at NASCAR and be one of those dudes that sit on the roof and just yell out, got a car on the inside, car on the inside. So Adge coming out in fourth, it would look like. So got TT in second, followed by John O'Stan, followed by Gazza, who's having a bit of a BP of a race, the quiet achiever.
Bounty's continuing on.
Oh, is he? Bounty's continuing on. Bounty is whipping this horse until he's going to drag it across the line. We got Adge in fifth. Outstanding drive so far. Antbark, if he didn't have bad luck, he'd have no luck at all tonight.
Oh.
And I apologise, Antbark. His car's looking second-hand. Looks like I've given my son a driving lesson in it. It looks that good. Stu, trying to battle his way through in the... we've not mentioned his name tonight too much. In seventh. Looks like a bit of turtle wax is going to be needed to buff out that. Falcon. The Falcon.
Oh, we got to drive through for Rocky.
Oh, no. No.
He'll be kicking himself over that.
Yeah. Christoph's car, since we last saw it. More hits than the Beatles. Rocky, Rocky again in the top 10 at the moment, but not for much longer. But outstanding paint job. You know what? You'll get your drive through, Rocky. You know what? But you'll look good doing it. And then we got Cobb. Got Cobb in 11th, and he must be moving fast because the cameras can't keep up with him. So we got Cobb there in 11th, rounding out the field.
This battle between Jazz and Adge is really heating up there. Fourth B, fifth.
Okay, all right. Let's jump on board with.
It's heating.
All right, it's heating. All right, put it in the microwave, press the cook button, and let's go. Whoops, we'll go back to it. Here we go. We're back on board with Adge. So we'll go on the in-car view for Adge to see what he's doing. So just bear with us. Whoops.
Gaz has done quite well considering the issues he had at the start of the race.
He has. He's just quietly going about his business.
Cactus teammate.
Yeah, next weekend. And he'd have the setup in Merc going pretty sweet.
Oh yes.
Having experienced one of his setups, they are pretty good. And Adge is my giddy aunt. Adge fair dinkum. That is some outstanding car control, because it was moving more than my grandmother's hip then. And let me tell you, I thought we are going to see what impact into a wall looks like. But Adge is dead set held that, and not lost too much time. Lost a little bit to Gazza. But, seeing some amazing wheel work there to keep that thing A, under control, and B, out of the wall. So we'll work our way through. It looks like Jono Stan has that under 2 seconds now, that gap to TT. So we'll just keep a bit of an eye on it.
Just to think about that, Bear, TT had that coming together on the first lap on the first corner, and he sees himself now sitting in second. So he's had a great second half drive in this race, Bear, to get himself back into second, and that's no mean feat.
No, it's not. Credit where credit is due. He certainly had a go. Look at him, cool as a cucumber in there. He's not really overly colour coordinated with the black and the red. Pretty standard. Seeing a little bit of wheel work here. Having to work hard to correct. Oh, this is fantastic view. That's a skill set of a driver that your car can move around that much, and you can see the wheel work that is required to keep that thing under control. So that's a fantastic view to see them as they go through Ascari. So this is his entry into the Parabolica to get a good route. So he's just feeding the wheel back nice and gentle, keeping it as straight as possible. So that's a nice little view that we don't see often enough. The old wheel view with the see what the drivers do. But do us a favour next week, TT, and have a better race suit, mate. Bloody ordinary. Ordinary fashion by Bear. So we'll flick through.
Bounty has really put the pedal down, because I think he's doing that so he can get his pit stop done and get as much space in between himself and TT. I really think it's coming very close to his pit stop, maybe this lap.
Alright, let's Cobb. Whoa, Embark. There, so we're on board with Bounty now. Oops. So coming around the Parabolica. Let's see if you're right, XO. See if he comes into the pits. Let's have a look. So he's on. I'm saying, oh,
yes, there he is.
Dead set. These guys are tuned in because, like, hey, I mean, I've done it 4 times, and you might call that luck. But then I've given it to Mr. WA, that's had to feed his hamster to get the radio waves out, and fair income Bounty still caught him. All right, so this will be interesting. So
here we go.
Let's jump on the big map. So we'll return to the garage to get the big map. So yeah, I think definitely they're going to get him because they're coming up to the Parabolica. So I think he's going to come out in that Gaza, Adge, Stu, Ambark group.
Yes,
I think.
yes.
And then, even then, that's going to be close because he's still stationary at the moment. So that's TT going by, inheriting the race lead. He loves going wide onto that grass, I've noticed. So he's just on the move now.
We've got Adju's taken Gaz as well. He's into 4th now.
Yep, so here we go. Where's Bounty? Oh, Bounty's just pulled out. We're on board with Adge.
Ooh, here we go.
Here we go. And Gaz is there too. Gaz has got him.
There.
So he's... Oh!
Bounty pulls in behind.
Nice.
Here we go.
Oh, giddy up, boys. So Adge, knocking a bit of foam out of the way. He's winding up the rubber band. Oh, it's fantastic. So we'll keep an eye on the gap between Jono Stan and TT, just to see how we go there. But Gaz had a look. He's had a little bo peep. And he's
took a lot of curb there.
Oh, mate, didn't he? What? Replace the curb, Gazza. Replace the curb. Fair dinkum. Yeah, this is interesting. Now,
Gaz is...
you're going to want to just slow in, fast out. That'll be the secret. Now, get a run. Now, I don't think he's going to... You wouldn't, would you? Not in the wet. You wouldn't have a go going into a scurry. Turns 8, 9 and 10, no. Because you clip that curb to the left, pull in behind champion.
Yes.
And common sense prevails. So that's good. Exit here on the left, and I don't know, fair dinkum. Adge is trying out for a roll in the Fast and the Furious.
Because he's driving the wheels off that thing.
Oh, isn't he what?
And we've got Stu on the inside of Gaz there, on the outside of Gaz. Coming into...
no, that's Bounty. Oh, Bounty's run wide. Similar paint jobs, but that's Bounty, and he hasn't cost him too badly, Bounty. So he's still in touch. But fair dinkum, it looks like Adge has been down to Logan. He's gone, I'm going to steal that car, now I'm going to drive the wheels off. Not saying he's been involved in a crime, purely for theatrical commentary, FYI. But dead set, he is driving it like he stole it. And good on him. This is, hopefully, I'm not saying anything more until the end of the race on Adge. Actually, we're going to get off him now. Who do we want to stitch up? All right, Gazza. Jump on board with Gazza.
There's nothing in it between TT and Jono Star at the moment either, Bear. It's down
Jono
to
Star, Jono
1.6 seconds. Jono Stan, that's the one.
Have you been infatuated with him, calling him Jono Star? Got a poster of Jono Stan.
He's driving like a star tonight, Bear. You just got to say that.
All right, okay.
He's 1.6 behind TT at the moment.
Okay, so the gap closing, 10 minutes to go. Yeah, you'd think they all come down to a photo.
Here we go.
All right, so these guys are settling down a bit now. So Adge appears to be driving some nice lines, and as long as he keeps his head, should keep going nicely. So let's have a look at some guys that are... So Cobb's on the back of Rocky NZ, so I'm just jumping on board with Cobb for 2 seconds, just to flick through some of the cars we haven't seen a lot of tonight before we get into the... and Rocky NZ has gone the Leyland brother route through turns 1 and 2. I don't think there's too much of an advantage there, but...
But Christoph, he was really, really looking the goods until that unfortunate little incident.
Yeah, with the car pile up, yeah. That was unlucky. But still driven a great race. And you know what? Still fantastic on the brakes. I don't care what you say. Had that thing dancing. But under a second between TT and Jono. All right,
under a second.
All right, so let's jump on board with Jono as I flick through.
With 10 to go.
All right, so here we are with Jono. On board with Jono Stan now. And it's a shame because we've got 2 fantastic groups of battles going on. We've got this one for the lead, and then we've got Adge, Gazza, Bounty and Stu battling for the final spot on the step. And it'll be hotly contested. More than my neighbour's divorce, I would suggest.
Oh,
it is going to heat up. I know. Just
War of the Roses.
I know. Oh, classic movie for all you young pups out there. Go to the video shop and get yourself a copy of War of the Roses. Jono Stan is... So we're just on the in-car here where we get a full view of the wheel work. We see not so much of his telemetry, which is okay, but we are going to watch... I'll stick with him on this lap to see how he rolls. Let's see where he can gain an advantage, and he's certainly run certainly a different line. We'll see if it pays dividends here. Fair income. He needs to put Rain-X on his window though, because you can see nothing. So coming down, whoop, go, Exo, sorry, apologies.
No, you go, mate.
Oh, he's made up
Whoa.
a mountain of time under the brakes there, going into the Redafillo. He has closed that gap right up. So maybe he's doing a lot of it under brakes here. I don't know, but he's going through the Curve Grande at the moment, coming into the second Verente of Redafillo. So turns 4 and 5. So he's a bit of a rough exit, but some great car control. You just want to go slow in, hit the pedal now, run it wider you can, out onto that fake green stuff, it'll hold. It just ran wide, missed the apex there. Oh, great wheel work there. See that to the left on the telecar. He is working hard, sweating 1,000 again. Bash him eyes, Jono. Bloody hell, what is with that red overalls, people? Coming into the Scari here, and he's you don't want to understeer too much and wash off that speed, because this is a long way from home. And if you get a good run through that, you just want to ease it out and try and get that car straight, power down. Try not to brake and accelerate while you're turning. So
and
again,
we see Gaz has got in front of Adge now.
Alrighty-o. Well,
So it's all happening back here.
Alright.
Third, fourth and fifth, you can put a blanket over them there.
Alright, well, we'll see if Jono makes a move here. This is for the lead, so keep us updated on that. Oh, he's under brakes. Oh, he's going underneath. Oh, and I think they've touched. Because I don't know, he's very... would have to see that one on replay to see if that was ever on. But nonetheless, he's made it and he's sticked, and Jono's gone, you know what, that was a fair move. So we'll go, but TT's having none of it. He's picked up his side mirrors and gone, right, I've got the red mist, my friend. So I'm going to sit under your rear wing and I'm going to make a move. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, ball boys. So we'll
just over 5 minutes to go, Bear, and it's for anyone's rabbit right now.
All right. So Jono Stan just eking out a little bit of a thing, but you can see you run wide, you get on the green, get the car straight and accelerate, and it just gives you that little extra oomph, and and he's broken away a little gap. But will TT get the red mist and go, you know what? You want to go a little bit of argy-bargy? Well, I was born on the streets of Philly, my friend. I'll give you a street fight if that's what you want. That's what I think TT's going to have to do. He's going to have to go, you know what? I usually race like a gentleman, but tonight, like Rocky 5, I'm going to have to street fight this out. And I think Jono Stan's going to have to try and break the hearts
Tommy Gunn.
To the Tommy Gunn, and try and break his resolve.
That was a great movie, that one.
It was all right.
The whole series.
Oh, the whole series is magic. All right, so let's flick back through to... Oh, rightio. I've just jumped on board with Adge. So that gives us good footage of all four of them. So we'll see how this one pans out. And we'll just get you to keep an eye on that gap of Jono Stan to TT for us if you can as well.
It's got out to 1.5.
Okay, so it's like, good night, Irene. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, ball boys. So Adge, under the brakes and almost, that must have been the size of your pecker. There was not much in it. Fair income.
Oh,
That was close.
shrinkage factor.
Oh, mate, and it's wet, and this is where you'd be thankful. This is where you'd be thankful for a bit of shrinkage, because if he was any more excited, he would have poked him right in the tailpipe. Because fair dinkum, that was amazing. So bloody Adge is giving it everything. So hopefully he's letting Gazza know he's there, dancing around the mirrors. Oh yeah, he's got the Latino Miami Sound Machine moves going. He is shaking and baking. He is doing the hippie shake.
V8s.
Yes. Look at that. They're both running wide. You know, using all the track they dare. So we're coming up to Ascari. Oh, they're vultures. Absolute vultures.
You can just see them. They're licking their lips, just waiting for something to happen.
Yeah. They've ordered number 39 from the curry house going, that's what I'm going to eat, boys. If you spill any, we're going to pounce, and we're on it. We're going to take the number 37 off you. So Adge is right under the wing of Gazza. This is an amazing run. It looks like...
look at that.
Oh, will he have a go here? Will he have a go? He's setting it up for the end of the straight. He's doing his best Tokyo drift. It's cost him a bit of time. But
the poor Walker sneaking there.
He is dead set. He's lost a bit. It was spectacular. But he'll close it up under brakes. Time-wise, I think we're down 1:59, so they might get one more lap in after this. Because I'm just saying the leaders have most probably crossed with enough time. So there'll be one more lap.
2 second lead for Jono.
All right. So Adge making up that distance that he lost from his little hippie shake. So he's going to close up under brakes again, because he has got that monster of a machine singing, and that's nice. Little Nick there, little Nick on the exit, and look at that. That is a great run out of that turn, and that is what I'm talking about, people. You nick here. That's all right. That's all right. That's okay. That
Racing incident.
Yeah, that is play on. You want a street fight? Let's go. There's no gloves. There's no gloves. And Gaz is an angry man. He would be upset that he's left that door open.
I might have a chat with him later just to calm him down.
Oh, I know. He's popping the pill, and it is angry. And then we got Bounty and Stu being the little vultures in the background, waiting, saying, oh, boys, we're ready for the scraps. Should that... Oh! He is fair dinkum. Dead set, giving me a heart attack here. So the leaders are on the final lap. He's got a little bit of a gap. You can go get your tablecloth off your table, throw it out, and you're covering 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th with your tablecloth, because there is nothing in it.
What a great advertisement for Monza racing, this is.
Oh, Gt4 racing. Why are you not here, lads, racing this?
Get involved.
Yeah, you have 30 of these loose units going round. Holy dooly. You'd be like spinning on a top.
We are loving it. We are loving it.
It is fantastic. So
here we go.
All right. So I'll have to bring the map up so we can... Oh, it's not the full race map. I don't know where the leaders are at. But I don't want to leave this battle. That's all right.
It's pretty much all Jono's if he can just keep it nice and clean. And he's doing that.
All right, so we might try and flick to him to see him cross the line, maybe.
You just don't want to take your eyes off this action.
No, I don't, because I'm invested. We'll jump on. We'll jump on there so I can just have a look.
last week, so he's really doing the trip tonight.
Yeah, I'll put the kiss of death on Ant Bark. Poor bugger. He's back in 7th, carrying the weight of my expectation. So here we are coming through the Lesmos. So he's not too far from home. Jono Stan's going down the back straight, coming up to the Parabolica. So he's almost home. So these guys
Great
are coming
drive
up
by
from us.
Jono.
Yeah. So you would think if he can get through Ascari here, he's 9/10 of the way home. If he can get through Ascari unscathed, little nick there. Little nick there. Not too much sausage on the exit. Oh no! He's gone wide. That's going to give him the leg up. Oh, they've touched. Oh no! He's ran wide out of Ascari. Son of a
and
poodle.
And bounty through.
Oh no!
Through as well.
Sorry, Adge. I've put the mockers on you. Gaz is gone defensive. Bounty's going. No, I'm running around the outside.
Oh
no! They've touched.
He's giving him a touch. He's giving Gaz a touch.
He's giving Gaz a touch. Here comes Adge.
Oh.
Adge has got it. He's got third out of all of that.
Oh.
Adge has got third out of all of that. That was an absolute quagmire of a finish. Like, holy. You had Gazza. Gazza was saying he's copped a touch from Bounty. Bounty's gone around the outside, and then Adge is gone. He was raging like a bull from his exit from Ascari. I do admit I did put the mockers on you. Sorry. But then you've come ripping down the line and show the power of the Aston and do donuts, son. Do donuts because you deserve it. You finished third. Fantastic drive. But Gazza would be fuming. And like Bounty has obviously... did he pull up and let him past? He must have, maybe. No. All right, so Stu's... so I can't tell you what the final finishing, because I don't know where Stu finished. Whether it was in fourth or fifth. Yeah, I was too excited with the finish of that race. But fair dinkum, if that does not get you out driving GT4s on a Sunday night, dead set, you don't have a heartbeat. Because these things are bloody exciting. That is a fantastic end. Fantastic end to a fantastic night. Jono Stan, I apologise that I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just clicking buttons right now. But Jono Stan, there is a picture of the winner. A fantastic drive. Started stone motherless last. Ricky bobbied his way. If you ain't first, you're last. So fantastic drive from him. TT as well. Great drive. Got obviously early carnage for him. Consistent speed. It should be fantastic. Then you've got Adge, third. I thought he ballsed it coming out of Ascari. He let Gazza through. Gazza's going, got the chocolates. Bounty's giving him a hello, boys. Turned him. Looked like Bounty then was going to take third, but then from the heavens comes Adge. Stu's finished in there somewhere. And then you got Ampbark, unlucky in most probably seventh. Falcon in eighth. Christoph, unlucky in ninth. Cobb will round out the 10. Tough night for him, but stuck with it, persevered. Good result. Rocky NZ, desperately unlucky with his drive-through. It has Stu in 11th. Oh, what's happened there?
I think one lap down, it says. Interesting.
Something doesn't... that doesn't sound right. I would say that's a bit of a glitch. And then we would have Colin. So anyway, another great night of racing. A brilliant night of racing. I guess we'll see you next week. Like I said, where are we next week? Let me bring up.
That's going to be a rip snorter next week.
We are. Let's have a look. Intro. I can hopefully fast forward this to. We will be at Suzuka.
Suzuka
next week.
Whoa. That should put
So that will be
announcement to
Crackalacken.
Oh, will
So
it? Will.
that'll be fantastic. So, all right. I will stop the broadcast now, and we will see you all next week at
Next
Suzuka.
Sunday.
7:50.
And get yourselves in here. Get yourselves a car.
Pick a car.
Join.
Yeah, join. Don't forget, there's the GT2 release too on Tuesday for those with the Red Bull ring. Maybe we'll see some cross-class racing moving forward. That would be fantastic. But enough. Thank you for joining us. Exo, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Bear. Thank you, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the stream. It was a cracker.
All right. We'll catch you next week. See you all. Bye.